Hey everyone, it is Liz, and I am back to do another political reading. I received more than one email and some feedback, actually questioning Marjorie Taylor. Marjorie Taylor. Oh my goodness, hold on, Marjorie Taylor Green. Sorry about that. This is the congresswoman from Georgia. And so, she's very much involved apparently in Qnon. And there have been speculations that she was a part of the insurrection on January 6th. And so I've been asked more than once to look at her. And so I did my research. I looked at her numbers, and this is a woman who is really, quite frankly, happy to be aggressive, happy to pretend that she's courageous. She has a problem with separating fact from fiction. Her lesson in this lifetime is to learn to separate fact from fiction. But that seems to be one of her big problems, is that she doesn't do that. I mean, her life path number, her birthday is 5/27/1974. She's a Gemini. Her life path number is a 53/8. The life path number is why our soul chose to come into this earth plane. It's why we're here. What are we here to evolve into? What lessons are we here to learn so that we can evolve? Okay. So looking at her number, the 53/8, the 8, when you break it down to the 8 is power. It's karma. It's a lot of 8s that I've known can make a boatload of money in this lifetime, but they can lose it. Some 8s I know become addicts. They have an addictive personality. Not all of them, but some get really, what's the word I'm looking for? My ex-husband was an 8. They get really addicted to the power, to the money, to the prestige, to the attention, okay? So her 53/8, she feels like she has a lot to accomplish in this lifetime. That's how she feels. And there is no effort too great for her, no obstacle too difficult for her. Now, it's interesting because it says here that the head rules the heart. That's one of her lessons. Clearly, she's allowed her emotions to control her actions. Clearly, this is not a woman who is at all allowing herself to think clearly or to behave in an appropriate manner. And it says here too that she needs to rule with honor and truth. Again, she lacks any honor. She doesn't know what the truth is because she only has her version of the truth. This is interesting. It goes on. Hold on here. And says that she's here for protection and defense against danger. That's her main concern. And again, she's not doing this. What she's doing is creating, and the insurrection she was certainly part of it in my mind. She prefers to be the aggressor, which makes sense. She does have the ability to lead. She can be courageous in the face of danger. Again, this is a woman who created the danger. So instead of learning her lesson to protect and serve, she created a very dangerous insurrection. She would have excelled very well at law in this lifetime. She could have been a criminal law attorney or a judge. She's a highly intellectual woman, and she's a powerful influence over others. So that makes sense too, right? I mean, think about it. She's got a whole boatload of people around her, and I do believe, without looking at the cards, I believe there's a nexus with her and Russia. And I don't know exactly what that is, but there's a nexus there with Russia and Trump, others as well. She has the ability to separate fact from fiction. We know that's not true. No detail escapes notice. Well, I'll tell you something. The insurrection, I have a feeling she was part of showing people where to go, because there were the domestic terrorists knew exactly where to go. It was frightening to see that on TV, to see these MAGA terrorists giving direction. Go down the hall, take a right. That's where the office is, literally. So I believe she was part of this. She has, again, excellent powers of discrimination would make her really good at her job. Unfortunately, she does not know right from wrong. Okay, she may be very detailed oriented, but the negative vibration of this number is that she's always ready for a fight. And think about that. Just recently, I watched on the news, and I think it may have been when I was watching Fox a few days ago, where they showed her. I think they may have been defending her, but they showed her refusing to walk through that metal detector. No, I'm not going to. I think she even assaulted a Capitol Police officer, which I thought, holy cow, this is, again, what is happening? So, what else did I hear? I wrote down, oh, this was interesting. Her cockiness alienates others. Her cockiness alienates others. That means that there are other people besides the Democrats. Most likely there are some colleagues that are not pleased with her behavior. Destruction, she has this way of creating fights and being cockiness that alienates others, and she can leave destruction in her wake. Honestly, her kindness degenerates into, unfortunately, extravagance, and she becomes incapable of dealing with situations that surface in her life. So I truly believe that she's in a place where she doesn't have the ability to deal with facts. She only wants to deal with her lies, what she truly thinks is real, her delusions. Now, she's in a 36-9, the personal year. Again, personal years are cyclical, so they go from birthday to birthday. So again, on her birthday, she came into a 36-9, which is all about leadership and obstacles. Burdens will be placed. There is this need to persevere. There's this relentless determination around her. It remains quite powerful. Her self-confidence, she's endowed with this amazing strength and power. Now, she hasn't used it wisely. It says if you use this power wisely, then you will not suffer any difficulties. But, unfortunately for her, this 36-9 is indicative of endings and separations. So I would not be surprised if I feel like getting like the month of February could be a time for her to deal with some serious repercussions of her actions. So I pulled some cards using my Sibylla. Do I even have the card? My Sibylla deck, my Gypsy Witch deck. Don't have the cover here. I'm sorry, guys. But I just did my general 7-card spread to see about Marjorie Taylor Green. So the first couple of cards here indicate where she's been at, her recent past. And she's got the, enemy card reversed, which is in the recent past. Take a look at the enemy card. See if I can get it in the light. Enemy card reversed. When it is reversed, it shows that she wanted to put an end to the lie that Biden won. Seriously, the enemy reverse is a very sneaky card. It is a card that creates more problems, okay? And clarifying the card was this card of conversation, exchanging of ideas, so I wouldn't be surprised if she and some other people, most likely someone like Devin Nunes, I think, I don't know if Jim Jordan had anything to do with this, but I feel like he may have, because he's very good at lying and keeping secrets, telling lies. So that's her recent past. In her current state of mind, where she is right now, we have the old woman. I'm just looking at her. Hold on. It's interesting. The old woman is getting bad advice, receiving bad advice from people. Someone deliberately giving you bad advice. That's the old woman reverse. Usually when she's upright, this is someone that is a wise woman or even a man who can help you and guide you. But when she is reversed, these are health issues, by the way. She may have a mental health issue. But I also believe that this is a card of disruption. And I also believe that she's really stuck in the past. I think that she's stuck in, if not the past, she's stuck in a place of just this mindset of corruption, because you've got the card clarifying it was despair, and despair is upright. So in her mind, she felt that this insurrection was a necessary thing. Despair is someone who feels that they need to do something desperate. I mean, he's got a gun to his head. That's as desperate as you get, right? Her current state of mind is that this is a woman who is quite full of self-pity, and I don't know why. I really don't. But with this despair card, she's feeling like, I think the self-pity is that her man didn't win. Trump didn't win, and they know that they'd lost their power. I also believe that in her immediate future, we're looking at immediate future. She's got the card of haughtiness, which is excessive pride. It's an emotional detachment, I find, with these people. I feel like, when you look at haughtiness, puffing up, the puffed up ego kind of shows here. But there's also lack of compassion, lack of this lack of empathy. Sometimes haughtiness can be just not wanting to take any responsibility. And I think for her, she doesn't want to take, even in her immediate future, it's not my fault, right? Someone else's fault. Because, clarifying the card, which I found most fascinating, was the pleasure seekers reversed. So it's the pleasure seekers reversed, which is an error in judgment. So clarifying the haughtiness card in her immediate future is literally this feeling of, it's an error in judgment. It's really a very unwise behavior. I feel like, because what this is basically telling me is that she deliberately, I think she was part of this insurrection and wanted to put us all, whether it was, all of the MAGAs, the Qnon people, she wanted to put them in this panic state, this panic state of confusion and trying to validate all this misinformation. So moving into her current state of mind, where she is, we've got, interestingly enough, this card of the sweetheart. And, it's interesting because the sweetheart card isn't always so wonderful, okay? It can mean rivals. It can mean her mode of thinking right now is deception. And quite frankly, I think she's trying to deliberately be deceptive, okay? And clarifying the sweetheart card, we have... again, this is her state of mind. We have constancy. She feels that she's got a purpose here with constancy, right? Trying to pick up her vibe here. I know she's a blonde, but this is a brunette woman. But, when I look at this card of constancy, it is this determination, right? That she's got this drive. And this is a very driven woman. Ooh, she's driven. Yeah. This, she wants to just like really commit to this lie. She's very committed to it. And so she feels that she has a purpose, but I also believe that she is being deceptive. And I believe that she probably has some rivals, but maybe she's aware of it. I don't know. But moving into her environment, how she's affecting her environment, and vice versa. We've got the card of the Lord. And the card of the Lord is someone who is beloved and someone who we can trust. And I mean, to me, in the environment, other people, this could be that is either for her, this could be Trump, but this could also be that this is Biden coming into the position now as president, and this is someone that we can look up to. This is someone we can trust. When I look at the Lord card, it's not necessarily, again, her environment indicates that it could be that her love of Trump or her love of Qnon or all of the power that she's attained, is... I just think it's delusional. The Lord card, in fact, let me quickly look at my book to clarify. I've got a couple of different really great books on this deck. But the Lord, just want to, you think of God, right? You think of divine love. At least I do. And he certainly is upright, So it's a capable, far-sighted, successful person prepared with a special touch, a proven professional. So to me, this is not, and it wasn't reversed. To me, this is more about the Biden administration coming in around her, right? And I believe, again, February is going to be a significant month for her, but around her, she's got the young woman card, but the young woman card is literally reversed. Young woman is reversed. When she is reversed, the young woman is someone who is very immature. This is someone who, I think she's going to behave in a way, by the way, I think that you're going to see in her environment, there are people around her that are walking away from her. There's something in her life. I think she knows with this environment, with Biden coming in, Biden is seen as the Lord here because he is a good person. In this scenario, he is, okay, at least he is an intelligent man who has good intentions. The problem here with her is that she does not see it that way. And so this lack of maturity, this inability to see the truth is going to cause her big problems. Okay, and I do believe because the young woman card, even when she's upright, isn't the greatest card in the world. It's not a bad card, but this is a card of insincerity. So truthfully, I believe people are going to start seeing her in the environment as a very insincere, corrupt person. Now, the advice from the spirit, advice from the reading, we've got what's coming up for this woman. Interestingly enough, the scholar card reverse, which is lack of consideration. The scholar card, when reversed, is it's an illegal action, okay? That she did something wrong and she knows it, and people know it. And again, with the clarification card, we have falseness. Falseness. I mean, it speaks for itself. This is a very it's a deliberate deception. It's deliberately spreading rumors and false stories, and it's a very untrustworthy card, falseness. So she finds herself in a situation, I believe, where I don't think she was prepared, seriously prepared for getting caught and facing the consequences of her actions, because her outcome is pretty brutal. All right, she got the house card reversed, which is, take a look. I mean, usually the house card upright is security, right? It's stability, it's safety and security. And you think of the house, you think of the house, the house and the security of our democracy. And this is for her a breakdown, an ending to her career. This is most likely for this woman a fight that becomes, her whatever dreams that she had, they're just being totally taken away, because the card that came up for her reversed, again, to clarify the card, was the card of the messenger reversed, which is something coming to an end. You cannot count on something, that she was waiting for something, probably whether it was from the Qnon people or Russia or Trump, whatever this was, the outcome for her with the messenger. In fact, let me read to you what I found interesting. It was in the other book, I think, that I have had under this is a different deck, but it's got the same kind of vibration to it. Hold on, guys. Okay, yeah, the letter. And so here, because I saw that it was reversed, messenger or letter. So hold on, here we go. Information that is incorrect or that is not what it seems. Yeah, so with the house card reversed and all of this misinformation coming out, and, I believe that if anything, with the messenger card reversed and the house reversed, they're going to probably, with that paperwork I'm seeing, I don't know, she could be convicted. And I think there'll be more convictions coming. But I believe she will be convicted. She will be removed. She will, whatever they do, impeach her. That's what I'm seeing here. So I hope that this reading made sense. I'm not happy about this, but I'm happy that I hope I'm right. I mean, I hope that this is a person, to me, it looks as though she's not going to be getting away with this, especially once Biden takes office. And again, the month of February, which I keep hearing, is a significant month for her. So if that resonates with any of you, let me know, because I know a lot of my followers are very intuitive and very psychic. So let me know what you think about this reading. Ask me anything. If there are things you want me to look into, you can email me. I'll post my email. If you want to book a reading with me, I will post all my information below. And by the way, if you go on my information page, you can see where to book a reading and all that good stuff. And thank you there was someone who sent me a donation, and I want to say thank you for that. I didn't expect it. And, I don't ask for money out here. I mean, I do want business, but that was just really nice. So thank you very much. And it's always nice to be appreciated and acknowledged. So again, thank you and welcome all the new subscribers. I think a lot of you came from my friend Denise Siegel's page, and she and I are definitely on the same page. Anyway, please stay safe, wear your masks, and again, keep in touch and let me know what you want me to look at. Blessings to all. Take care. Bye.